I'm Kelly. Welcome to class. Today you're going to need a resistance tube, which you should check by running your fingers along it like this. At the end of the class, I'll also be using a small ball, but you can use a small cushion. You'll also need a sturdy chair that has no arms and a mat, as well as some water for hydration. Put your equipment out of the way while we get warmed up. Sitting on your chair to begin. On the front third of your chair, so you're not resting on the back of the chair, have your feet a little bit wider than your hips, about shoulder distance. Roll your shoulders up, back, down, and around. Do that again. Up, back, down, and around. 2 more times. Big circles. Let's warm up the shoulders. 1 more time. Reach up, breathing in. Pull your right elbow down. Reach up left. Both hands up. Lower it down. Roll your shoulders back. Take both hands up. Inhale up. Pull your left elbow down. Reach up right. Both hands up. Lower them down. Roll your shoulders. Let's do that again. Reach up. Inhale up. Pull your right elbow down. Reach up left. Both hands up. Roll your shoulders. Reach up. Left elbow pulls down. Both hands up. Reach down. Roll your shoulders. Reach forward and pull back. Squeeze between your shoulder blades, opening the chest. Now, reach back right then left. Pull back, other side. Look over your shoulder as you reach back. Both arms forward back. Pull right back, squeezing between your shoulder blades. 2 more. Right then left. See if you can tap your elbow to the back of the chair. Good. Reach forward. Lift up, open the arms to the side and roll your shoulders back. Stand up from your chair, squat back down. You're going to see some sits to stands. This is a great exercise. Bring your hands back to the chair. So we're just getting used to it in the warm-up, learning it in the warm-up before we do it in the class. 1 more time. Finish standing up. Bring your feet a little bit wide. Pull forward and pull back, just like we did seated, but this time we're going to rotate the hips as you pull back right then left. Let's do it. Rotate the hip, swivel the foot, both arms forward back. Stretch the chest, warming up the shoulders, chest and upper back. Right then left. Swivel the foot, rotate the hips, chest lifted, reach across side to side. Rotate the body. Today we're going to focus on the legs and lower body. So we're going to focus on all the muscles in the lower body. You'll also get some bonus core work because the core is active in everything we do if you're conscious about it. 4 more times. 4, swivel the foot. 3, 2, 1. Good. Come back up behind your chair. I'm going to move my chair forward a little so I've got space. Bring your feet a little bit wider than your shoulders. Rotate all the way to the face of the right. Press your left heel down and lift up. Bend both knees down and lift up. Press the heel, lift up, and bend other side. Press the heel and lift up, bend both knees and lift up. Press the heel and lift up, and bend the knee and lift up. We're going to get started with our strength work for the lower body. I'm going to move my chair back again. You'll need your tube. Now this is a challenging class. You're going to do each exercise for a full minute and it's going to focus on the lower body. So it's going to be a big challenge. Do as much as you can and you can always take a break. Anchor the tube underneath both feet. Have your feet hip distance apart and sit on the front third of your chair and bring the tubing up to your shoulders. Lift up, standing, and squat down slowly like we did in the warm-up. Lift up, lots of tension on the band, squat down slowly with control. Again, lift, slow squat, descend with control, touch back down, lift up, slowly descend, slow, keeping your abdominals nice and tight. Sit back. We'll do 4 exercises, then we take a break. There are 4 sets of 4. You do each exercise for a full 60 seconds. And you'll have 15 seconds transition time and setup in between. This time, stay up. Good. Bring your hands down and cross the tubing over. Pull it up to your hips. Lateral walk. Now, pick up the foot and pick up the foot. Now go back the other way. Up, walking the feet sideways. Again. Big challenge for the side of the hips. Make sure you're not dragging on the band. That'll wear it and cause it to snap. So take really decisive steps to the side, lifting the foot before you put it down. See how I'm lifting my feet? 30 more seconds. If you need to take a break, take a break. Just do as much as you can. You got to start somewhere, right? So if you're moving out of beginner into more of an intermediate level, then this is going to be a big challenge. If you've been with me for a while, this is also a challenge. Just do as much as you can. Good. Come back to your seat. Take a seat. And we're going to repeat that set of squats. Sit on the front third of your chair. You can pull up to the hips if you prefer, or to the shoulders. Here we go. Up and slowly down. A little bit faster this time. Up and slowly down. Keep your abdominals tight. If you start the set with your hands at the shoulders and you get really fatigued, bring the hands to the hips here, and that's going to be easier. So either is fine. Do what feels challenging and doable. A little bit faster also gets your heart rate up. One more time. Stay seated. Take the tube out from underneath your feet and place it on top of your shoelaces. Lift the front of your foot off the floor and wrap the tube around each foot. Place both hands around the handles and stretch your legs forward and point your toes. Sit up tall. Step out and in. Working some of the smaller muscles in the hips. Keep your toes pointing straight ahead. Don't let them turn out. So you should be able to see your shoelaces, not the inside of your foot. Rather than the inside of the shoe, look down, you'll see your shoelaces. So the knees are pointing straight up. Lean back if you want to work your core. So you want to bring the core into it, lean back and lift your chest. Hinging at the hip, so you're hinging backwards from the hips. Working some of the deep and smaller muscles in the hips. Very challenging. Whew. Last one. Good. Take the tube out from around your feet. You've got 30 seconds, well, a little bit less, about 20 seconds to grab a quick sip of water and get set up for your next exercise. I'm moving my chair forward, so I've got space behind my chair. You're going to anchor the tube underneath your right foot and bring the tubing up into your right hand. Lunge the left leg back and step forward. Make sure that your knee is staying lined up with your toe. You can keep your left hand on the chair for balance, or you can bring your left hand onto your hip for more challenge. Either is fine. Just do what feels best for you. Sink down, bending the back knee. When you step back onto the ball of the foot rather than the whole foot. Now that tubing is on the outside of your knee. Don't let that push your knee inwards. Keep your knee lined up with your toe. 2 more reps. 1 more rep. Good. Now step on the tube with your left foot and bring the handles into your left hand. Hold onto the chair with your right hand and shift your weight onto the left leg. Now lift the leg straight back. Up and down. On a rear diagonal, you're going to feel the muscles in your bottom, your glutes. Now these are big, powerful muscles. So we're working them from a few different angles because they kind of surround the hip, so they work from a few different angles. So to work them effectively, you got to hit them from a few different angles. So that's what we're doing today. This works really effective for strengthening the glute. You'll be feeling it. Take a break if you need to. Keep going if you can. You've got just about 10 seconds. Press back. 3, 2, and 1. Good. Now let's anchor the tube under the left foot and bring the handle to the left hip. Starting with the rear lunge on the left side. You can hold onto the chair with your right hand. Lunge back and step forward. Rear lunge always has a balance challenge element to it. Your arm will be getting some work on the left side, just holding the tube. Step back onto the ball of your right foot, keeping the right heel off the floor the whole time. Good, you can bring your hand onto your hip for more of a balance challenge. Chair is always there if you need it. Keep your knee lined up with your toe, so look down for a moment to see that the center of your knee is lined up right across in line with the foot, center of the foot. 1 more. Now step on the tube on the right side and bring the handles to your right hand. Hold onto the chair with your left. Hip extension, gonna extend the hips up and down. Now diagonally back. So you come back on the diagonal. Very challenging. It's a small movement. Make sure you're stabilizing through your torso. So your abdominals are tight, your chest is lifted, your shoulders are down and back as you raise the leg diagonally back. You're going to feel a strong contraction in the hip. Just do as much as you can. If you need to take a break and join back in, this is a big challenge. 10 more seconds. 2 more reps. 1 more rep and down. Whew, okay. Give your hands a little break. Take a sip of water. And let's get started with our next series of movements. It's a side lunge. We'll start on the right side, so you're going to anchor the tube underneath your left foot. Bring the handles up to your right hip and rest them on the hip. Now, if you want to make it easier, you can always also go just one hand. You can use the chair for balance. Lunge to the side and step in. So the chair is always there. If you need more balance assistance, step further up to your left. So the chair is almost in front of you, or basically in front of you when you step back. So you can catch yourself if you need to. Big step out to the side. Bend the right knee but not the left knee. Your left leg stays straight the entire time. Step out to the side and push. Chest up, shoulders down and back.
It's really that simple.
Big step out. Almost there. One more.
It's really that simple.
Now, give yourself some slack on the right and place your right foot on the tube, and again hold it in the left hand, hamstring curl. I'm going to give you the side view. Bring the right leg back a little. Now bend your knee and straighten your knee. Keep the knee slightly behind the left leg, working the hamstring. I'm sure you can feel it, the back of your thigh. Bring your heel up towards your bottom. Doesn't that feel good? Your hamstrings, the muscle you're working right now, give your knee, along with your glutes, your bottom, give the knee a lot of support. So it's important for these muscles to be strong for the sake of your knees. I've got a great exercise coming up for your quadriceps, the front of your thigh. One more. Good. Now leave the right foot in the tube. Come to the other side and we'll do a side lunge. I'm just going to move my chair a little so I've got space. Bring the handles up to your hips so you can separate the handles, or for more challenge, both handles are in the left hand. Lunge and step in. I love side lunges because they open up the hips, they move you sideways. It's also known as the frontal plane, so it moves the body in a different way. It makes your agility in daily life a little easier, your ability to change direction quickly without the loss of body control. That's what agility is. It's important as we get older to maintain our agility, especially if you have a dog or if you've got some grandchildren and you're chasing them around. You have to be agile. Big step out. One more. Now, create a little slack on the left. Place your foot through. Bring the handles into the right hand. Use your chair. Bring your left leg back. Bend your knee. And straighten the leg. Bend and straighten. Slightly flex your foot, so don't point the toe. Leave it kind of neutral. Just slight flex in the ankle. Let the body lean forward ever so slightly. Bring your heel towards your bottom. Try and relax your shoulders. Very challenging. Heel to bottom. One more. Very good. Take the tube out from underneath your foot. You're done with the tubing. Pick up your pillow or small ball and move your chair, and we're coming down to the mat. Kneel down. Come onto all fours. Place the ball between your knees. Lie back. Palms of your hands face up. Squeeze the ball between your thighs. Flex the ankles and lift up. Now, down with the hips and up with the hips. Squeezing on the ball the entire time. Once you've seen it, look straight up towards the ceiling. Keep the palms of your hands facing up and roll your shoulders back so you're keeping your chest open. Squeeze the ball as firmly as you can. Come up as high as you can, pointing your tailbone towards the pillow of the ball. Abs are tight. You're almost there. Squeeze that ball or the pillow. You'll feel the front of your shins because those muscles are working too. Lift the hips high. Done. Roll onto your side and come up. Now, place the ball underneath your right knee and bring your left leg in and hug your body into your left leg. Flex the right ankle. Now, straighten the knee and bend the knee. Working the front of your thigh and bend. Straighten and bend. Now sit up tall, straighten and bend. Push the back of your knee into the ball. It's a very small movement. Some of these movements today are really tiny. This is no exception. It's a small movement. Strengthening the front of your thigh. Sit up tall. Hug your body in against your bent leg. Chest up, shoulders down in the back. Oh, you're almost there. Big challenge. One more. Good, let's do the other side. Ooh, put the ball right underneath the knee. Bend your other leg. Hug yourself in. Flex the foot. So hug yourself into that leg. Here we go. Straighten and bend. Breathe. Exhale as you straighten. Inhale as you lower. Come up as high as you can. Press the back of your knee into the pillow or the ball. Pull yourself forward onto your thigh. Press right up, stretching the back of your leg. It'll stretch your hamstring as well as strengthen the front of your thigh. Very challenging. You've got about 10 seconds. Finish the set strong if you can. Take a break if you need to. Build up to it if that's what you need to do. One more. Good. All right, bring the ball back in between your knees. Lie back. Palms of your hands face up. Roll your shoulders back. Flex your ankles. Lift the hips and lower the hips. Second set of bridges. I like bridges. You probably realize that if you take my class because I do them a lot. But they're a great exercise because they strengthen your bottom. And with this variation, You're also strengthening your inner thighs. Squeeze on the ball as much as you can. Lift the ball of your foot off so that you can feel a contraction in the front of your shins. Once you've seen it, look straight up towards the ceiling. Don't look at me, that'll crink your neck. Good, you got 15 seconds. Can you come up a little higher? Press and lower. Squeeze the ball as much as you can. One more. And down. Take the ball away. Put it off to the side and bring the soles of your feet together. Bring your hands onto the inside of your thighs and just rock the legs a little side to side, stretching your groin and inner thighs. We just worked it really hard. You are done. We are going to stretch. Please enjoy the stretch with me. So important. We worked our muscles hard today, so you need to stretch. Bring the knees together. Bring your hands out to the side in a T with the palms of your hands facing up. Lower your legs to me. Lift up and lower your legs away from me. Look straight up towards the ceiling. Lift up, inhale, exhale and lower the legs towards me. Inhale, exhale and lower them away from me. Nice stretch for the spine. Lift up. Take both knees and hug them in, stretching out your low back, and release the foot that's further away from me on the floor and pull your knee in towards your body. Flex the ankle and stretch up as much as you can. Circle your ankle, circle it the other way, and then straighten the knee all the way up. Bend the knee, cross it above the opposite knee, open to the side. Now you can stay here if you want to deepen the stretch. Lift the leg up and pull in. Deep stretch for the hip muscles. We worked our hips so hard today, it's important that we stretch. Uncross. Place the foot on the floor, clasp your hands around your hamstring, flex the ankle, and stretch up. Circle the foot. Circle it the other way. Flex the ankle, push up through the heel, and straighten the back of the knee as much as you can. Bend the knee, cross it above the opposite knee, open it to the side. You can stay here, or if you want to deepen the stretch, pick up your opposite knee and pull that in. You can either hold it on the hamstring or around your knee if you have a little bit more flexibility. So either holding onto the hamstring or the back of your thigh or across the leg like me. Uncross, knees to chest, roll onto your side and press up. Let's stretch out the front of your thighs. Take the foot, ankle or shin and pull back. Roll your shoulder back, hold your chest open and stretch the front of your thigh. Let's do the other side. Swing around or just turn around to face away, whichever's easiest. Take the shin, ankle or foot and pull back. Pull that foot in towards your bottom, roll your shoulder back. Keep your chest open. And release. Cross your ankles. Now you can sit on your pillow if that's more comfortable, if you have a pillow. Reach your hands out to the side, tilt your head right and tilt your head left. Drop your chin forward. Lift up. Roll your shoulders back, inhale up. Exhale down. Take your right hand, reach to the left. Other side. Reach to the right. And rotate. Rotate the other way. Come back to the center. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm sure your legs were very challenged with today's class. So take it easy tomorrow. Enjoy the rest of your day. Can't wait to move with you again.